We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition. Into the box now, Bo Bichette. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. 4-2 over the last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Now batting, David Fletcher, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. In now is Anthony Rendon, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Settling in now, Brandon Drury. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That is 7. The second baseman.
So striding forward now, Cavan Biggio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1-1. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's down.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Mike Trout is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. In now, Tommy La Stella. Fouled away. The 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Lined but speared on a hop. And there's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Goodwin brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Now in the box, Danny Jansen. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Another payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Off the rocks and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 11 for him on the season as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league. And rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Outside, that's
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Upton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Shortstop.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jays strike for a couple as you get another. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The catcher.
2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Ready on 1 and 2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
2 and 2 the count. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2. Danny Jansen would be next. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Jays add 1 more on the ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. And there's 1 down now. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First time up, he went down looking. Hit sharply on the ground. And Trout has himself a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about...
And the runner from second is in to score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Danny Jansen. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Derek Fisher. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So it's back to the top of the order now. In to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Now batting.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting. Left field.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just unless this one turns around. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Now batting.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in now, Jason Castro. Grounder down the line at 3rd.
Back of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And that's low, ball 4. Stepping in, David Fletcher. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's right there. A bare hand for one. On to first as they get the double play. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichuk. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Brandon Drury will bat next. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. 2 hits in 7 tries. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on 1st and 2nd now with 1 away. So it's a tight spot here. 1st and 2nd, 1 man out, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Derek Fisher the next to bat. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. 2-1 to count. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to 3rd, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Into the box now, Mike Trout. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to 1st. In time to take care of Trout. A double play.
The left fielder, number 8.
Justin Upton the next to hit. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into 2nd with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The designated hitter.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Scooped up. Throw on to 1st. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the... Justin Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. The 1-1 home. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Pitch on the way.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Dominic Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. 3-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready once again, Rendell Gritcha. He'll start us off in the 8th. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Kevin Biggio. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 24 home runs for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
So now to the plate, Danny Jansen. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas? Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Jays add 1 more on the solo. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Chase Anderson answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 22, Chase Anderson.
swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Giving chase is Hernandez. He's got it.
A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Noah Ramirez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone to lead off the inning. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
The third baseman, Vladimir
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The bat, number 13.
So striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a walk in his last trip. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Angels 2. Here's Justin Upton now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Again, a 1-2. Curveball grounded towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The designated hitter, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy La Stella. It was a walk in his last trip. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, that's his 2nd double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
High in the air out to center field. Fisher is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Into the box, Dominic Smith. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Toronto Blue Jays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.